Hey, you all. I realized that I've been talking so much about the polls. I didn't tell you all, I'm not driving. I didn't tell you all what happened in one of the instances, the only instance that I had that was negative when I was a poll worker. When the polls opened on election day, all 10 of the poll booths were taken up right away. By the time we checked everybody in, it had gotten to be an hour's wait, a 1 hour wait. And an elderly man came in, and he was on a walker, and he was talking to the lady next to me. I already had somebody that I was checking in, and he was being very argumentative. And she said, well, sir, if you'll step over there, trying to send him to the supervisor. She says, I'll be with you in a minute. She'll be with you in a minute. And everybody was tied up, and he was just arguing and just being difficult. So I finished who I was taking care of. I said, sir, can I help you? And so we had to tell everyone there was a 1 hour wait. But what we had been doing was the people who were infirm, who were elderly, we were taking them to the front of the line so they wouldn't have to wait. So I said, for full transparency, we need to let you know that there is a 1 hour wait. And before I could say however, he said, what? 1 hour? Now, you have to understand, there was a whole line of people waiting. It went all the way down the hall and then all the way down another hall. So there were hundreds of people standing in line. And you could hear a pin drop. Because, whenever there's some drama, people want to be nosy and listen, right? So he said, are you crazy? I'm not standing in no damn in line for that long. I said, sir. He said, F you. Only he didn't say F. So by that time, the supervisor had turned around, and I looked at her, and she looked at me, and then we looked at him as he turned around. He snatched all his stuff. He was dropping everything everywhere, and he was walking out. And she said, "It ain't that serious." He says, I just won't vote." She said, "It's just not that serious." It really wasn't, because if he had just waited and let me finish what I was going to say, he'd have gotten checked in. And he would have been at the front of the line at the next available polling booth. You see, people get all upset and excited instead of shutting up and listening and hear the full instructions. They want to feel put upon. He walked out of there and didn't vote. Now, maybe he went someplace else where people could get in. I don't know. But yeah, he said, F you. And I guess those folks were looking at me like, aren't you going to say something? No. Why should I come down on his level?